Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 25 online game. Today we got the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions, two of the most prolific NFL offenses of the year. Of course, Nick Foles is on a 19-0 streak of interceptions for touchdowns, or touchdowns for interceptions, I should say. Dude is on fire right now. And Matt Stafford, well, he's got Megatron, so he's good. And Matt Stafford's pretty good himself, but when you got Megatron, it makes your job a little bit easier. And here you see Foles rolling out the pocket, or Vic, I think. My opponent had Foles in early, and then he put Vic in. And it was a sub game here, and I was like, all right, let's do the Lions. I told him, let's do the Lions and Eagles matchup. And he was like, all right, I'll take the Eagles. And he ended up kicking Foles out the game, which I would have liked if he had Foles in the game, since that's the quarterback who's playing in real life. Otherwise, I would just play with Foles myself, but I didn't know he was going to do that. But we got Vic in the game anyway, so you just deal with the elements, as well as Macklin. Macklin's in the game. Dude's putting on his tryhard pants, I guess, you know. And here, I was trying to throw it to B. I mean, that's the one receiver I could throw it to. I'm like jamming the B button, and that's happened before. When I try to throw that screen pass, sometimes like I'll be jamming the B button, but nothing will happen. That time, that's what happened there, and it ended up costing me a turnover there because Stafford got hit, and then he ended up fumbling the ball. And now my opponent has the ball at the 1 yard line here, right away with a chance to go up 14-0, which he does capitalize on the opportunity on second down and goal here. After getting stuffed on first down, he just continued to run the ball second down, was able to get in, and he's up 14-0. So, you know, rough start by me. Absolutely rough start. And then to compound things worse, I mean, I try to get the run game going. Nothing happens here. The next play, he sends a blitz, and I'm looking at Megatron. I'm like, all right, all out blitz. Megatron's one-on-one. But I left Megatron in a wheel route by accident. So I was like, all right, can't throw it to him. Got to throw it to somebody really quick before the pressure comes. I throw it to the damn running back, and what do you know? I end up throwing a pick six, and now I'm down 21-0. So the rough start just got a lot rougher, and now I'm in the process of being blown out less than 3 minutes into the game. And that's wonderful, but he decides to get cute. He's, you know, like, oh man, maybe I could bait him into throwing to the running back again. Let me leave Megatron one-on-one, and maybe he won't adjust and just lob it up to Megatron, which is what I did. I just lobbed it up to Megatron. Don't leave Megatron one-on-one. Just some advice, especially if you're going to do it 2 plays in a row, because someone will probably notice the second time and throw it up for Megatron, who got the touchdown there. So I mean, at least it's still early in the game. It's 21-0, but we're not even done. We're not even close to done with the first quarter. So I could, you know, rely on that and feel good about myself. As Lesean McCoy gets big hit there by, I believe, Glover Quinn. I couldn't really tell who. And then 3rd down and 6, we jumped the route there. We end up dropping the pick there. 4th down, he comes down in field goal, and I'm like, all right, probably going for fake field goal here. There's no way you actually go for field goal here. It's a 61-yard field goal with Alex Henry, and he went for it, and he obviously didn't get it. And next play, Megatron on the flea flicker for the touchdown, and just like that, we're only down by 7 in a game that I could have been blown out on. I mean, when you're up 21-0, it really doesn't make much sense to try to send blitzes like that and leave Megatron one-on-one, and that strategy ended up costing him, because look where I'm at now. I'm right back in this game when he pretty much had me in blowout stance. And this is like 3 o'clock in the morning, Cookie Boy. 3 o'clock in the morning, Cookie Boy, when I play some of these games, isn't that good. 3 o'clock in the morning, Cookie Boy does some really funny and weird stuff. You can laugh at some of the stuff I do in this game. It's like, what the hell is he doing? Like that screen pass that I, for some reason, didn't throw off. And then I got losing a fumble on. And, you know, that's why I play sub games in 3 o'clock in the morning and not ranked games. So, you know, I could afford to do stupid stuff like that. You know, I keep my little skill point thing, make my record look cool and stuff like that. But I take the hit in these damn sub games. But I mean, so far it's okay. We had a really rough start, but now I'm a little bit tuned in here, and I'm just throwing it up for Megatron right now. I don't care if he has Megatron double covered. That is not enough. Once again, I don't care if Megatron is double covered. That is not enough for Megatron. Do you see that guy? He is bigger than everybody else on the field. And that was just me being stupid. Usually I never throw that wheel route in the at the goal line, but 4 o'clock in the morning, Cookie Boy, he decides I'll throw the wheel route in the corner of the end zone, which doesn't work ever. And it especially doesn't work when someone is like playing manual defense on Calvin Johnson, expecting the exact thing. As Deshaun Jackson trying to reverse fields here, but can't do nothing. But you know, we're only down 7 points, and hold up, DeAndre Levy, the standout linebacker of the Detroit Lions, says, we're not down 7 anymore. I'm taking this back, and we're tying up the game. And from down 21-0, with 3 minutes into the game, we were down 21-0, and now we tied the game up. And there's a lot of time left in this game. Usually, you make a comeback like that, you burn out like the entire game fighting so hard to make it a 28-28 game. This game is not even 2 minutes into the second quarter as Deshaun Jackson gets called off. He tried to make Deshaun Jackson play special teams and all kinds of stuff, and in this Madden, you can't do that because your player will be subject to injuries, and that is what happens. Deshaun Jackson's out for the rest of the game. So I'll take it, definitely. Don't have to worry about Deshaun Jackson burning me deep. He hasn't burned me deep all game, but just the threat of Deshaun Jackson, I'm glad that's gone, as he gets a nice run there with Shady McCoy. Next play, gonna do a little play action, but he can't find anybody open, and when he tries to take off a Vic, he ends up taking a hit from Ansah. And you know, one thing I'm hoping for with this Lions team as 2nd down 10, once again, Vic gets flushed out the pocket and sacked, is that I can get some pressure even though I'm only sending 3 people. In the current gen, it's not that easy to do, but in the next gen, it was a little bit easier to do. But in this current gen, I still have Sue, Fairley, and Ansah on my D-line rushing for the most part on pretty much every play, as well as Palmer sometimes. So I'm just hoping that comes through. Unfortunately, that 3rd down play, one of the things I really don't know why the hell I couldn't do was I would try to like manually man up people on defense, like have Jason Avant be manned up and play zone for the rest of the players, but I don't know what the hell kept on going on. I can never get people manned up. It was something I was doing that was wrong. I was like, I'm trying to man up Shade inside and it didn't work, and this doesn't work either. Fake field goal? Are you serious? Yo, this dude, like, a fake field goal? Okay. And we just big hit him, like, no, not happening. I mean, I was kind of expecting it, except for the fact that I didn't actually come out in the defense. So if I was expecting it, it was all on me. And, you know, I just happened to get a really good hit on the quarterback, and 2 plays later, happened to find Ogletree here for the touchdown. And, you know, that was pretty good for us because he had a chance. Well, first of all, we almost got an interception there that we should have had. And then we ended up getting the stop there and then a touchdown on top of it. I wasn't even expecting a touchdown. I was just trying to get out my own end zone, and that worked out all right. And then there, I kicked the ball out of bounds because there was some like dumb lag in this game. That was kind of one of the reasons why I struggled to make defensive adjustments. But there was some like weird lag in this game to where I was never kicking the ball off properly. I was always kicking the ball off in spots I didn't want to, and I ended up kicking it out of bounds there. And then, to make matters worse, he ends up getting in the end zone with like 14 seconds. In 14 seconds, he ends up finding the end zone. So, we should be up 7, but somehow we give up the touchdown there. I'm just going to take a few deep shots from Megatron for halftime. And as you see, my Week 14 predictions going on. I do have the Eagles in this game. I read on Twitter that it might snow in this game. So, if it does snow, it's definitely not going to be like this game I'm playing right now. I'll definitely tell you that. And I mean, I don't know. I just like the Eagles. I like the Lions to lose this game. I don't like the Eagles to win this game. I like the Lions to lose this game. Let me put it at that. And then some of the other, I'm not going to mention some of the other, like, not so important games. I think the Miami Dolphins can win the game against Pittsburgh. And by the way, triple coverage on Megatron. But I don't care. I don't care. I don't know. That's just Megatron, man. That's just the luxury of having him on your team. You can do that kind of stuff. And next play, Reggie Bush showing his moves in the open field. That's like a makeshift screen almost. Just had to make one guy miss and then pick up the blocks for a touchdown. But yeah, I think the Dolphins can win the game against the Steelers. And I also think the Ravens can win against the Vikings. So they'll both be 7-6. If my predictions hold through. And I think the Chiefs could bounce back against the Redskins. The Redskins are the Deadskins, so you ask me. You know? And, let's see. I got my Giants winning the game against the Chargers. It might not be that important because both teams might technically already be out. I do have the Giants in the game. I have the Cardinals winning to, you know, just get another win to stay put with the Niners. But I do have the Niners winning this game against the Seahawks because this is a very important game for them. I think they could win it. I mean, I could be wrong, but we'll see what happens. And I got the Colts over the Bengals as we get a pick here with Slay. We're starting to finally turn this game around. I could have taken that back for 6, but I ended up doing, I don't know how I did that spin move there. But I ended up doing the spin move here. And then the next play, Pettigrew, will you go up and block some? And then when he actually goes and blocks him, but he actually doesn't block them, he just pushes the guy into me. Like, Pettigrew, just get out the field. And then he drops the ball here. I understand that's like triple coverage. But Megatron would have made that damn catch. And you're 2nd down 10, we get out to Reggie Bush. And, I got Panthers over Saints. And, oh no, I got Saints over Panthers. I mean, I think the Saints could bounce back at home. I think they could rattle a young Panthers team. And by the way, 4th down and 1, we get stopped. Because he comes down field goal block. I'm like, alright, easy touchdown by throwing the ball. But I couldn't get the ball off. I had the right intentions. I just couldn't get it off. Probably should have canceled the play action, if anything. Knowing that he came out in field goal block. And we ended up getting stopped, and that was bad because freaking Durham had the first down, and then he started running backward with his like unathletic ass. Decided, well, you know what, I can't turn around upfield. Let me go backward and cost the team a first down, and ultimately a turnover on down. So that was bad because we had a chance to put the game away there. I'm pretty sure he couldn't really stop us on offense, except on those 2 blunders, to where now he is still down by 7 and a touchdown ties the game again. And the last prediction, I got the Cowboys over the Bears for Monday night. Bears need all the wins they could get for the North. The Cowboys need all the wins they could get for the East. So both teams very much need this game. Should be a good game considering the stakes on the line for both teams' divisions. But I think the Cowboys can get the run game going against the Bears. And once you get the run game going for the Cowboys, they all get it going. And I don't think McCown can do enough to win the game. He can do some, but I don't think he can do enough to win the game. But McCown's been pretty solid, so you never know. And here, my opponent, he's playing pretty solid right now. He's moving the ball downfield. He's recovering nicely after throwing the interception on the previous drive. There, first down and goal. I haven't got manned up on McCoy, so I was like, all right, let me leave him there, and let me see if I can cover someone else. But McCoy was just too fast for, I think that was a linebacker. So McCoy was easily able to outrun him. Probably should have stayed with him. And then 3 plays later, he gets in the end zone here. We made a nice defensive stand early on, but he was eventually able to hit the zig route there. And, you know, one thing, one thing was I couldn't make defensive adjustments because 3 things actually, because I couldn't I was just dumb, and because there's a little bit of lag, and plus he kept on quick hiking, so I didn't really have time to do it. So stuff like that, I was gonna account for the zig route, I just didn't have time to do it. And here I have a chance to make an adjustment of my own on offense. I saw on the Megatron play that he played down on Megatron. So even though Megatron dropped the ball, it was kind of a blessing in disguise because I knew he would go and play down Megatron, and that Ogletree was going to be able to beat whoever he was manned up on one-on-one. And that's what Ogletree did. And he got the touchdown there, and we ended up taking the lead late in this game. Then he throws a wide receiver screen to Riley Cooper. I didn't really expect that. Any wide receiver screen, I'm expecting it to come from Jeremy Maclin, especially now that Deshaun Jackson's out the game. But he ended up throwing to Riley Cooper, so kudos for him. But this is where he starts to be a little princess here. He starts going down intentionally, and you know, sometimes when you try to be a princess, it costs you. Ansel with the big hit, and he ends up losing the ball there on a fumble. So the fumble luck somehow eventually evened out, and then Matt Stafford, Megatron is goddamn like 6'10", and he ends up overthrowing Megatron. I don't know how you do that. And then next play, I'm just a dumbass here for throwing this interception. Had everything working on offense with the whole Megatron and Ogletree connection and stuff like that, but I decided, you know, let me throw an out route here for Durham. And Durham fails through me for again because I was expecting Boykins to press, and Boykins never pressed, and he just immediately ran up on Durham. So that was just pretty bad by me. I could have clocked it out, but I didn't feel like it. And now once again with this princess strategy here that I was going to refer to before he fumbled, but he was going down on purpose, literally going down on purpose to make sure he had the last possession of the game. And I'm like, really? Like, really? Are you that scared of the fact that I'm gonna score? Like, I don't know what the hell's going on. So I had to deal with this little strategy here that he's trying to pull off. And now the clock is starting to work against him a little bit here. Unfortunately, that dude misses the tackle, or else, you know, he got a lot of yards after the catch afterwards. But look at the time. 8 seconds left. And this little princess strategy is starting to backfire here because he doesn't get in the end zone. And now with 2 seconds left at the 1-yard line, he might lose this game when he had a chance to score earlier. And this is when princess strategy screw you in the ass. And here I'm stuffing the line here, and he goes play action, throws to the tight end, who breaks a tackle for the touchdown. And we're just going to make sure he actually kicks the PAT and he doesn't kick an onside. So we're going to come out on defense here, and he kicks the PAT. And in my mind, the game should be over. He was just able to get a lucky break tackle there with Casey and was able to get in. Or else, I'm pretty sure we would have stopped him. Well, we were going to stop him there short. And, you know, in my mind, this has happened to me. When you try to be a princess in Madden will, you know, take you out of the game. Madden will find a way to take you out the game. I've had it happen to me before. I tried to go down on purpose. I always remember this one Madden 12 game where I went down on purpose to try to avoid scoring a touchdown. I lost the game because I was trying to be a princess. So I figured the same thing would happen to him, but he was able to get into overtime there. He was actually able to get lucky and get into overtime here. And he gets ball at half, so we'll see if he continues the princess strategy or, you know, just try to go out for the win here. So far, Vic running the ball and both times getting the first down. So now he's finally taking off of Vic here in the overtime period. Before, Vic only had 1 rush. Next play, tries to run a screen pass, but we are on it. We blow it up. Second down. I'm keening on McCoy. McCoy's not going anywhere. And then, a Chris Houston could have made that play. That would have been big. Now 3rd down and 9 comes up. Vic looking. I'm looking at that curl route there. Pressure coming in Vic's face, and Vic gets hit. And now it's 4th down, and he is going for it with the game pretty much on the line. So here we go. Big looking out route. Got it for the 1st down. I really wanted to adjust that out route. I just didn't have enough time to adjust to it before he hiked it. And he's able to get the 1st down and keep his drive alive. Now 2nd down and 8. Here comes Ndamukong Suh for the sack. Big play in overtime by a big time player. And now 3rd down and 14. Michael Vick looking, throws it, dropped and intercepted by Slay. Intercepted, and he's got nothing but green ahead. And there goes Slay for the game-winning defensive touchdown, and we end up winning the game. Well then, I'm not gonna apologize for that, because like I said, Madden does not like to reward princesses. So good game to him. He's cool. We played a few times, but you know, the princess shit will not have to happen again, because that's what happens. So on that note, hope you guys leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. This crazy like comeback, overtime, all this bizarre stuff. Subscribe for more Madden 25 online games, and I will catch you guys next time.